Namaskar, good evening. You are watching Rajya Sabha television. I'm Smriti Rastogi with News Tonight. Let's begin the bulletin with the top headlines. BJP announces a fresh list of 46 candidates, declares candidates for Himachal, Goa, Madhya Pradesh and Jharkhand. Among NDA candidates named for Bihar, Ravi Shankar Prasad to contest from Patna Sahib and Ram Kripal Yadav from Patliputra seat. With this, BJP clears 285 candidates for Lok Sabha polls. Vice Admiral Karamveer Singh to succeed Admiral Sunil Lanba as a naval chief after his retirement on May 31st. President Kovind administers oath of office to Justice Pinaki as the first Lokpal. ₹4.74 crore small and marginal farmers to get second installment of 2,000 rupees under the Pradhan Mantri Kisan scheme. Election Commission told beneficiaries registered before Model Code of Conduct for general election took effect on 10th March. Death toll in Mozambique cyclone goes up to 470. Many left homeless as floods devastate roads and houses. 90,000 people sent to local camps. And India makes spectacular start in the 28th edition of the Sultan AZLAN Shah tournament in Malaysia. Varun Kumar and Simranjeet Singh score a goal each to beat Japan 2-0. India take on North Korea tomorrow. First, all the election news from the upcoming Lok Sabha elections 2019. BJP has announced candidates for the total of 285 seats for the upcoming Lok Sabha polls. In its latest list, BJP announced 46 candidates from Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, Goa and Himachal Pradesh. Several sitting MPs and union ministers have been given the tickets, including Anurag Thakur, Shripad Nayak, Narendra Singh Tomar and Jayant Sinha. BJP also announced its support to independent candidate Sumalatha from Mandya seat in Karnataka. With this, BJP has candidates in 286 seats for the elections next month. Union Minister JP Nadda also announced appointment of senior leader Uma Bharti and National Vice President of the BJP.
आज जो सीट्स हैं उसमें 238 हमने कल तक डिक्लेयर की थी शाम तक और प्लस हमने 46 जोड़ी 284 सीट्स हो गई और अभी मैंने दो और आपके सामने डिक्लेयर किए. सो टोटल लोकसभा सीट्स डिक्लेयर्ड इज 286 जिसमें 1 इंडिपेंडेंट सपोर्टेड एंड 285 बीजेपी सीट्स डिक्लेयर्ड. नॉर्थ गोवा श्रीपाद यसो नायक, Morena, Narendra Singh Tomar.
And earlier in the day, the BJP announced its third list of 11 candidates. The list has 6 names for Telangana, 1 for Kerala, 3 for Uttar Pradesh and 1 for West Bengal. Earlier on Friday night, the BJP had released its second list of 36 candidates. The list includes 23 nominees for Andhra Pradesh, where polling would be held in the first phase on 11th of April. The list also contains names of 6 candidates for Maharashtra and 5 for Odisha. The BJP has also announced 1 candidate each for Assam and Meghalaya. BJP national spokesperson Sambit Patra will contest from Puri parliamentary constituency in Odisha. In Assam, the party announced State Minister Pallab Lochan Das as candidate from the Tezpur seat, dropping sitting MP Ram Prasad Sharma. The BJP also released second list of its candidates for assembly elections in Andhra Pradesh and Odisha. The list contains the names of 51 candidates for Andhra Pradesh and 22 candidates for Odisha. The NDA in Bihar also announced its candidates for 39 out of the total 40 Lok Sabha seats in the state. Union Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad will contest from Patna Sahib, which was represented by Shatrughan Sinha. Union Minister Giriraj Singh, whose Nawada seat has gone to the LJP, has been shifted to Begusarai. His colleagues in the Council of Ministers, Radha Mohan Singh, R.K. Singh, Ashwini Kumar Chaubey and Ram Kripal Yadav will be fielded from their respective sitting seats of Motihari, Ara, Buxar and Patliputra. Lok Janshakti Party State President Pashupati Kumar Paras will be replacing his elder brother Ram Vilas Paswan in Hajipur. The Union Minister is likely to get a Rajya Sabha ticket. Chirag Paswan will be seeking re-election from Jamui. Bihar will see polling in 7 phases. The counting of votes will take place on 23rd of May.
एनडीए राष्ट्रीय जनतांत्रिक गठबंधन जो हमारा है, माननीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र भाई मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में पूरे देश में एक मजबूत सरकार बनाने की दिशा में आगे बढ़ रहा है। जो एनडीए का गठबंधन है, बिहार में बहुत मजबूती के साथ इस चुनाव को लड़ने जा रहे हैं और पार्टी के आगामी कार्यक्रमों की घोषणा भी संयुक्त रूप से तीनों दल चला करके बिहार की 40 की 40 सीटों को जिताने का हमारा एनडीए का पूरा संकल्प है, उस पर आगे बढ़ेंगे।
जिस एकजुटता के साथ एक मंच से ऐलान किया गया है, यही एक बड़े समझौता को इंगित करता है और ये दर्शाता है कि जिस साझेदारी के साथ बिहार में हम चल रहे हैं, आज 40 की 40 सीटों पर जीतने से कोई ताकत एनडीए का नहीं रोक सकता है।
ये चुनाव है आशा का, ये चुनाव है नरेंद्र मोदी जी को दोबारा प्रधानमंत्री बनाने का, ये चुनाव है भारत के विकास के एजेंडा का और ये चुनाव है एक सक्षम भारत, सुरक्षित भारत बनाने का।
Finance Minister Arun Jaitley has accused the Congress of stopping down to forgery and fabricating evidence against the government. Jaitley said Congress Yedi diaries were a self-serving forgery of the Congress party. He said falsehood and forgeries cannot influence polls as voters are wiser than politicians. He accused the Congress of spreading falsehood in the past Godhra case, burning case and Ishrat Jahan case. Currently, he said that the opposition's campaign in Vijay Mallya and Nirav Modi cases, Rafale case, are prime examples of such falsehoods. And Congress President Rahul Gandhi campaigned for the upcoming elections in Purnia in Bihar on Saturday. Addressing a public rally, Rahul Gandhi promised minimum income for the poor if elected to power. He said everyone earning below a certain level would be given a guaranteed minimum income, which would go straight into the accounts of the beneficiaries. He also targeted Prime Minister Modi over all the promises made in the past election campaign and said that Congress would lead better.
कम से कम आमदनी वाली लाइन हम बना देंगे। इतने रुपए की हिंदुस्तान में कम से कम आमदनी होगी, ठीक है। अब जो भी उस लाइन से नीचे है, चाहे वो युवा हो, बुजुर्ग हो, जो भी उस लाइन से नीचे है ना, उसके बैंक अकाउंट में कांग्रेस पार्टी सीधा पैसा डाल देगी। हिंदुस्तान की मिनिमम कम से कम आमदनी लाइन के नीचे हम एक बंदे को नहीं छोड़ेंगे। एक व्यक्ति आपको नहीं मिलेगा जो मिनिमम आमदनी लाइन से नीचे होगा। खत्म कहानी।
The Congress and the NCP have announced their seat-sharing pact in Maharashtra for the upcoming Lok Sabha polls. As per the seat-sharing agreement, Congress will contest 26 seats, while NCP will field its candidates on 22 seats. From its share of the seats, the Congress will give Palghar seat to Bahujan Vikas Aghadi and another undeclared seat to Raju Shetty's Swabhimani Shetkari Sangatna. From its 22 seats, the NCP will leave Hatkanangle seat for Shetty, who is the sitting MP from there, and give another to independent MLA Ravi Rana. The Grand Alliance consists of 56 political parties and outfits. Congress and NCP are major political parties in the alliance. And some more developments about 4.74 crore small and marginal farmers registered under the Pradhan Mantri Kisan scheme will get their second installment of 2,000 rupees each in their bank accounts next month. These farmers are those who had registered before the Model Code of Conduct for General Elections came into effect on March 10th. Of these 4.74 crore beneficiaries, 2.74 crore farmers have so far received the first installment, and the rest will be covered by month end. The Election Commission had allowed the Union Agriculture Ministry to transfer the first and second tranche of the payment to all those beneficiaries registered under the scheme before 10th of March. Centre had announced 75,000 crore rupees Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi scheme, under which 6,000 rupees per year would be disbursed in 3 installments to around 12 crore farmers who hold cultivable land up to 2 hectares. And with that, we'll slip into a very quick break. More news and updates on the other side. Stay with us.
Art arisen from a multi-hued cultural canvas. Tradition and cultural fervour dating back centuries. And encircling them all, there's a magic that awes. Embrace your nation's brilliant human warmth. Watch Colours of India, Sundays at 9:30 p.m. on Rajya Sabha television.
She survives on an artificial leg.
दिव्यांगता सिर्फ हमारे मन से होता है। जो इंसान अपने दिमाग से दिव्यांग है, वो कुछ नहीं कर सकता।
Is an example of grit, courage and determination.
मेरी सबसे बड़ा कमजोरी मेरा पैर, जिसकी वजह से लोग मुझे रोक रहे थे। दूसरा था कि एक महिला है, दूसरे विकलांग हो गई है, तो अब नहीं हो सकता। तो वो चीज़ है कि अच्छा ऐसा क्यों नहीं कर सकते। मैं यही कहूँ कि अगर आप माउंटेनिंग करना चाहते हैं तो कभी भी नेम फेम के लिए माउंटेनिंग करिएगा। माउंटेनिंग अपने दिल से, माउंटेनिंग अपना पैशन बना के करिएगा।
Whatever it takes स्पिरिट है, never say die स्पिरिट है, उसको सिर्फ मैं सलाम कर सकती हूँ।
Watch to the point with the only female amputee mountaineer in the world, Arunima Sinha, only on Rajya Sabha television.
हर वो आर्थिक फैसला या नीति जो तय करता है विकास की गति। कैसे और क्यों लिए जाते हैं फैसले, क्या होता है इनका हम पर असर। देखिए अर्थनीति शनिवार शाम 7:30 बजे सिर्फ राज्यसभा टीवी पर।
Welcome back. Vice Admiral Karambir Singh has been appointed as the next Chief of the Naval Staff on Saturday. He succeeds Admiral Sunil Lanba, who is set to retire in the end of May. He will take charge as Navy Chief on 31st of May. Vice Admiral Karambir Singh is currently working as the Flag Officer Commanding-in-Chief of the Eastern Naval Command in Visakhapatnam before taking over as FOC in Eastern Naval Command in October 2017. Singh also served as Deputy Chief as well as a Vice Chief of the Naval Staff. He will be the first helicopter pilot to become Chief of the Naval Staff. During his distinguished service spanning nearly 39 years, he has served in a variety of command, staff and instructional appointments. And Justice Pinaki Chandra Ghosh took oath as the first Lokpal of India today. President Ram Nath Kovind administered oath of office to Justice Ghosh as Lokpal chairperson. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Chief Justice of India Ranjan Gogoi were also present at the swearing-in ceremony. Former Supreme Court Judge Justice Pinaki Chandra Ghosh was appointed as the country's first Lokpal, the anti-corruption ombudsman, on 19th of March. The appointments were recommended by Prime Minister Narendra Modi-led selection committee and approved by President Kovind. The Lokpal and the Lokayukta Act, which envisages appointment of the Lokpal at the centre and Lokayuktas in the state to look into the cases of corruption against certain categories of public servants, was passed in 2013. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu has urged the country's youth to strive to build a new India corruption, illiteracy, poverty and caste barriers free. In an interaction with students of the Delhi University, the Vice President asked the youth to develop a constructive attitude and focus more on achieving perfection in whatever they do. He called for reorientation of higher education system to make it globally competitive. He also said that India is consistently achieving a growth rate of more than 7% for the past few years and the economy projected to become the third largest in the coming 10 to 15 years.
You must also learn to preserve traditional values, shun negativism, develop positive attitude and be socially conscious, peace-loving and affectionate. Develop a constructive attitude and focus more on achieving perfection in whatever you do. Please remember that knowledge is going to be a driver of Indian economy and will play a vital role in improving the living conditions of the people. Therefore, Indians must rise to the occasion and reorient its higher education system to be globally competitive. I would like to emphasize that time has come for India to once again emerge as the global knowledge hub. For that to happen, the seeds of learning, especially the universities, must totally reorient their ways of teaching, functioning and equip students to seamlessly transit into choice of their profession or enable them to become self-employed. At the same time, we need to focus on skill training. The government has started a skill development ministry also. Skill upgradation, promote innovative entrepreneurship to meet the demands of various sectors, including agriculture. Agriculture is our basic culture. We must strengthen it. We must go for structural reform.
A Delhi court has ordered attachment of liquor baron Vijay Mallya's properties in Bengaluru. This is in a case related to FERA violations. The court has directed the state police to attach the properties by July 10th, the next date of hearing. The Bengaluru police had earlier informed the court that it had identified 159 properties belonging to Mallya, but had not been able to attach any of them. Mallya was declared a proclaimed offender by the court on January 4th last year for evading its summons in the case. In May last year, the court directed attachments of Mallya's properties in the case through the Bengaluru Police Commissioner and sought a report on it. International developments now. Death toll in Mozambique rose to 417 on Saturday after it was hit by a cyclone last week. Cyclone Idai left swaths of South African country devastated, flooding thousands of square kilometers. Many cases of cholera have been recorded after the Mozambican port of Beira was hit by Cyclone Idai. The International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies warned of the risk of other outbreaks, already noting an increase in malaria. Cyclone Idai lashed out at the Mozambican port city of Beira with winds of up to 170 kilometers per hour. The cyclone then moved inland to Zimbabwe and Malawi, destroying infrastructure and putting the lives of millions at risk. The number of deaths in two neighboring countries of Zimbabwe and Malawi has reached 676. About 90,000 Mozambican citizens have been relocated to local camps, while thousands are still stranded. And World TB Day will be observed across the world on 24th of March. According to the World Health Report, multi-drug-resistant tuberculosis continues to grow in India. The theme of World TB Day 2019 is "It's time, put the focus on the urgency to act on freeing the world of the disease." The highest negligence has been observed by Indian women. There are about 30,20,000 women in India who suffer from TB currently. Several events were organized in the national capital to spread awareness about the disease. IMA member Dr. Narendra Saini said that people often take medicines carelessly, which often leads to worsening of the condition. TB should be treated in the right manner with full 6-month course of medication.
यदि वो ट्यूबरकुलोसिस दोबारा होगी, वो ज़्यादा खतरनाक होगी, उसके लिए ज़्यादा दिन तक दवाई खानी पड़ेगी, उससे ज़्यादा मुश्किलें आएंगी, उससे मोर्टेलिटी रेट भी बढ़ेगा। तो प्लीज़ ऐसा आपके ज़रिए मैं चाहूँगा कि लोग समझें कि 15 दिन तक दवाई यदि आप ठीक महसूस कर रहे हैं तो दवाई मत बंद करिएगा। 6 महीने कम से कम आपको दवाई खानी है।
In 2018, Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced that India will be tuberculosis-free by 2025, which is 5 years before the deadline of 2030.
2030 से 5 साल और पहले यानी 2025 तक टीबी को खत्म करने का लक्ष्य अपने तय किया।
And sports news now. India defeated Asian Games champion Japan 2-0 to start its campaign at the Sultan AZLAN Shah hockey tournament in Malaysia. With this victory, India has secured 3 points in the tournament. The men in blue will now play Korea in their next league game on Sunday. Malaysia, Canada and Poland are other 3 nations participating in the tournament. The top 2 teams qualifying in the league stage will play in the final on March 30th. And that's all we have for you in this edition of News Tonight. Thank you for watching. Namaskar.